Hey guys, Nebers here, and welcome to another episode of Mindcrack. It is episode 4. I'm on the server. I'm lagging a bit compared to the others, but Chad, Sevenus, and Co are on. So, yeah. Check this out. Look at this lovely little mountain range we have going on here, and look at this lake. We're going to destroy the lake, and in its place, this is probably like the flattest spot on the server that I've found. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the location of Chunk City. Yes, I am fairly certain this is where I want to put it. It's going to have a nice view. There's going to be plenty of resources and animals around. And it's going to be in a nice flat area, so it can be very city-like. This lovely just meadow, valley sort of thing going on. Right now I'm in the process of mapping this place out. And actually, hold on, what can we do? Let's come down here. Put this right here so you can get a better view. Okay, so spawn is about right here. Actually, it's probably, yeah, it's right here. This pixel, I guess, is spawn. So it's not too far from spawn. My base would probably, my old base, I guess I should say, would probably be right around here. The new base is probably going to be down there. But yeah, I've been going crazy mapping this out. This area that I thought was a failed spot was actually a village. So fun fact for the day. So yeah, I'm super excited. It's actually going to be very close to Pause and me, I guess. And I think Michael's like right here. This isn't going to be me anymore. I got to stop saying that. But that's the plan, unless I find a better spot in the next like couple of hours. Which actually, now that I think about it, I will not be on the server in the next couple of hours. I have a recording session to do for a new series starting in 20 minutes. So I will probably just record this episode, and then perhaps that'll be it. Originally I thought I'd wanted to put it over here, and actually this spot isn't bad either. For some reason I thought it was worse than this. This was the other spot I was eyeing for Chunk City. Now that I think about it, this isn't bad either. In fact, it might be better. There's a lot less work to do, so maybe I'll put it here. We'll save that beautiful lake. Just gotta love the lag. But that's because I'm uploading like an idiot. Then again, I don't know. I do like to complain about combat in this game, especially with the much more limited reach. That said, I hope they add pole arms to the game so you do get a longer reach at some point. Like maybe a spear, halberd, something like that. I don't know. That would be pretty cool if we would be able to get one of those things. I got another record. This time I got blocks. This is actually one of my more favoriter records. And I've also been gathering a butt ton of wool and some dyeing materials, because when I mark off the chunks in Chunk City, what I need to do... Are we sleeping? Or are they leaving? We've been sleeping the last few nights away, but nobody has said the magic word of in. And that's the word we look for. I feel like I'm not going in the right direction here. I'm way over this way. Hello, you're not dead. If there's a skeleton up this hill, I'm going to be so angry. Nope. Alrighty. So I do have to come up. There's the magic word. There we go. It really is the magic word that signals to us that we're actually having someone sleep, as opposed to everyone just logging out. We've been doing that the last few nights again, but without that word, there's no point in me logging off. Because I'll have no idea when to log back in. That was instantaneous, though. It was perfect. If they could only all go that smoothly. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is... Actually, we're going to do a little bit of enchanting, and then we're going to head back to that location. And we're going to start setting stuff up, I guess. We'll get a portal or two ready. Before I do any of that, let's get enchanting. My God, I have no inventory space. I really need to get started on Chunk City so I can start offloading all this junk I have. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you even. Sunflowers, iron axe, birchwood. There's a lot of crap in here I really don't need. That'll have to do for now. Get rid of you. We'll put this back. Things are looking good. So this is probably the most complete map of the server at the moment. And it's probably starting to get out of date. Is my base on here? That's a good question. I think it might be around here somewhere. I'm not sure. Genuinely not sure. This dips down, and then there's this little blob. I think my base would be right here. That's where I think it might be. So I'm just barely in the corner of that. It's hard to do this while I'm... it's hard to record while I'm lagging. Alrighty, so let's finally get this done. And I have no lapis over here anymore. Something happened to it. Alrighty, sharpness 4. Didn't get unbreaking, that's not good. I have this sharpness 4, I have this looting 3. What if instead of that, we did this? We combine these two. It's not an anvil. This is an anvil. Alrighty, that's going to cost us 9 levels. This is going to cost us 9 levels. And there we have it. I probably should have named that. Oh well, I have 3 levels left. The question is, do I want to put this other stuff on it? Knockback and fire aspect. I think if I do want fire aspect on it, I actually also want the knockback on it. But what I think I'm just going to do is I'm going to switch to this sword. And we're going to keep this guy in reserve. And... I don't know. We might just abandon it altogether. But I still get to keep this sharpness 4 book that I have. What's with the sharpness always going with the power? What's the deal with that? Flame, looting 1. Thorns 3. Where did I get that book? Oh, and I should really look into putting this on my booties. I've been taking so much falling damage. Once again, this is not an anvil. Level 5, huh? Well, I should be getting that soon enough. There we go. So that's going to help me out considerably. I'd also like to get Depth Strider on it. I think I actually have a good Depth Strider somewhere. There it is. Holy crap, that's a good... I'll just put that straight onto a set of boots. Unfortunately, I already have most of those on there, but I'll save it for that. I feel like that's a much smarter use. Alright, let's get to work. You, and you. And you know what? While we're at this, let's get some more levels back. I've actually cooked up a bunch of cactus for this very purpose. Make all the rose reds. Make all the dandelion yellows. And let's just make that into nether brick. Alrighty, I'm gonna need some lupus as well. Alrighty, so 64 red and 4. 64 and 4 blue. Let's actually make this lime. I know, it's cheating. $64 and 4 lime. I have a fly problem still, and now it's right here. Stupid fly. Oh, it's gone. It's gone forever. I defeated the fly of injustice. Oh, I can't dye this anymore, can I? I don't know why I collected it then. I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Oh, that's really bad. I thought you could re-dye wool for some reason. Maybe that's a modded thing. Oh, I'm getting a lot of interest in Chunk City. I just asked, all right, who's all down for Chunk City? And then just like literally a whole bunch of people replied that I wasn't expecting. So now I have to do more wools. Yay. So excited about that. Okay. We're going to have to start putting these dyes away. 34 dyes there. My God, these llamas. Let's make some orange wool. Bam. I need 12 more wools. Can I, like, cauldron this stuff, maybe? Dang it, that was almost good. That was almost a good idea. It came so close to being a good idea. I still like it as a good idea. That is bio chest. This is mob drop chest. Oh, where did this disc come from? When did I get that? My record collection grows by the day. Alrighty. Maybe I'll just do 5 for now. So it's Arcus, Goon, and Co. are down. I know Badge expressed interest, I think. I'm doing it. It was a good idea. Go me. I'll just get more on the way, I guess. Let's go back to our rose red. What the heck was that? And drop 34. We'll make some purple as well. I'm just gonna have to butcher a whole bunch more sheep. Lime green might be a very bad dye to end up using. Could use cyan, I guess. Yeah. All right, 7 will have to do for now. I don't even have the wool for it anyway. Let's get rid of our excess lupus. Oh, there's still the issue of pink. Well, that'll be the rest, I guess. That was a complete coincidence that I got the the number of pink dye I need right on the money. Lucky me for once. Alrighty, this time it's gonna be me who is in. Woohoo! Alright, he's lying, because if he were actually in, it would... Okay, there we go. He was preemptively claiming to be in. And that's cheating. Good job, Kel. Alright. What a jerk! Like, I understand taking some nether wart from here, but replant it, please. You don't even have the soul sand for it anyway. Unless he stole that, too. Alrighty, what was I thinking? Food. Yes, food. I guess we can finish that off. We got a lot of uncooked stuff as well. I have the black sheep in there. Oh, we have a bunch of sheep down here, don't we? I believe Good saw to the creation of these guys. And now that I know I can't re-dye the wool once it's, you know, woolified. Oh my god, did he dye them all light gray? What a jerk. These are all light gray sheep, aren't they? I dislike you, Good. Maybe someone killed all the white ones. Oh well. Well, I have to go record now, but I still want more in this episode. We're gonna start laying out the foundations of Chunk City. So I will be right back, and there's gonna be quite the gap between now and then in real life time, like the real world, which is a crazy place. Never go there. Never go there. It's very scary. Yeah, never go there. Cherish it. Alrighty. I will be right back. And when I come back, I will be in Chunk City. Alrighty, I am back, and it is a new day in the real world as well as in Minecraft. Well, I mean, it's sort of newish of a day. And I've done a butt ton of terraforming. Oh my god, I forgot a log up there. Darn it. Like, why has that not despawned? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beginning of Chunk City. Check it out. Each one of these things is a 16 by 16 chunk that I have defined, either with wool or a stone of some sort. I even had some wool and sand ones, but I ended up... removing them. I've gone through a few iterations because we weren't exactly sure what we wanted to do. As for the layout, these things are actually in specific chunks defined by the specific chunk boundary. So if you look in my, the third thing down on the second block of lists to the left says chunk 15.8.15. That first 15 is saying what chunk we're in the X. The second one that is now going from 15 to 14 is in the Y. So this goes from 15.15 to 0, and that defines a chunk. We're not doing vertical chunks in that sense, but we are keeping everything inside one chunk in the X and the Z. or Zed as some people like to call it, from the continent of Europe and perhaps other places. Canada? Do Canadians do that as well? I think they do. That's how culturally aware I am. I don't even know what Canadians say for their letters. I kind of like Z better than Z, because we have enough things that rhyme with E. Like we have P, and we have T, and we have Qui, which is how people where I'm from pronounce Q, apparently. I'm just making that up. It's not how we pronounce Q. Alright. So, again, we've gone through a few different iterations. I say we. I've done this all by myself. Gone through a few different iterations on what we want this to look like. Whether or not we want all 4 sides to be exposed to the street, or whether or not we want it to be like in a real street where you have buildings flush up against each other. And halfway through, I decided, ¿por qué no los dos? Like the little girl from the taco commercials, why not both? So what we're going to have, let's go back up to our perch, because that was the perfect place to explain this. I like the word splice, though. I might use that later. Splice. Splice. By the way, there are llamas. More llamas. Those are cream llamas, I believe. Very rare. So on the outskirts, we're going to have individual blocks, and there's actually room for a couple more there. But on the city center, you can see there's a set of 8 surrounding an open lot. I have no idea what we're going to do with an open lot, but it's there. It's usable. Or maybe we'll scrunch that in. We'll just have this a block of 6, and then maybe we'll actually use this side of the where the river is, because I don't want to ruin the river. I did flatten a mountain that used to be here, and when I say mountain, I mean a tiny hill. It was mostly obscured by trees, so I don't know how large of a mountain you guys may have seen in a previous shot of this area, but it really wasn't that big. It did take an entire durability of my pick and 2 durabilities of my shovel, which I have since replaced. Well, I haven't replaced them. I have reforged them, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Additionally, I got a Silk Touch shovel, and I have my trusty axe still. As for future expansions, we can go that way. We can actually build in here a bit more. We have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 more chunks that we could head in this direction, and then we could maybe fill in this lake a bit to the same effect. If more people want to get interested, or perhaps maybe we'll have like chunk shops or something. I don't know. Maybe. It remains to be seen. I still have some lighting up to do. There's some gaps, as you can clearly see, in torching. So like right here, I think there's some over here. Basically, I did what I could, but I ran out of coal. Kind of important to have coal. I've been getting ender pearls now that I have this looting 3 sword, and it is awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Chunk City. I have a nether portal. When I first went through my designs, I wanted this to be the city center. Like, this block would be in the center of everything. However, as it turns out, I really didn't feel like filling all this area up. So I sort of abandoned that. Actually, let's go to the flattened area. So this, around here is where this mountain started. And it just came over here. And it sort of ended around here. I mean, there was actually a little bit of a hill here, but I think I appropriately smoothed this and placed down another hill here just to make it look consistent, I guess. What it really needs is all this grass. I need to start spamming grass down here again. So I could have another chunk here, another chunk, this one. And can I get away with the pink chunk? Or with the... Yeah, it would have to be here, and that would cut into the river, so maybe not. Maybe not. Or maybe I could shift them over. Could do a little shift in it. I don't know. We have plenty of options, though. That's the cool thing. So many things that we can do. I tried to preserve some of the big trees, but these are probably going to have to come down. Because I don't even know if this is the chunk that I want to build in. I just sort of needed a place to put my stuff. And originally this is going to be the city center with the portal and everything. But that, I don't know where that's going to go at the moment. I placed this chunk down here. I don't think anyone's going to want this one because it's going to be a lot of terraforming. Actually, it's probably the most unique chunk there is right now. You'll probably get a very good view of Chunk City, and I guess you can sort of play with split levels, and this is sort of the only chunk that allows you to do that. Like maybe have an exit up here, and you can sort of terraform the mountain into it so you can have a mountain exit, which would be cool. This is probably coal or something. I don't even remember digging that out. Maybe it was a creeper. I don't know. I used up a whole bunch of TNT blowing that mountain up, though. That was fun. Fun times. And oh my god, I am just tearing through this armor. I did most of this without any torches down, actually. So, yeah, I was fighting a lot of mobs. It was pretty painful. But it's where I want it to be, and people can start moving in. Very excited about that. But I still don't know where this town center is going to be. Oh, maybe what I could do is... No, that's not what I want. I was thinking about putting it in the little courtyard and then having... removing one of these and making it into a road. So there would be like a 7 and a U shape. Or a pants shape, perhaps. But I don't know. Well, I'll figure the portal thing out at another time. For now, I want to start inviting people over here to get building. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to start yelling at people to get over here and start crafting the greatness that is Chunk City. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you next time.